All right, hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Trading the Markets. I am your host, Vays. Let's see if the stream is going well. How's my audio? My audio should be pretty clear. At a bit of a workstation for a little while. And let's see how's everything going. Man, I'm going to try to do these streams a little more often. Was so much fun. Seeing so many people out in Miami. And I'll be back in Panama in a few weeks. Need to get a proper workstation down there. All right, let's go to the charts. You know what? I finally got back to where I'm going to open another one of these bad boys. Man, I missed these packs. I'm going to do one after I talk about the price of Bitcoin. I have the really rare cards right here, and I need to find the Tonebase card. Man, I have the Adam Meister, I have the Hal Finney, I still need Max Kaiser, and I need Max Kaiser, I need Tonebase, and I need the Cypherpunks card. I think those are the 1 out of 100. I need all those. I'm gonna keep buying boxes and keep until I get all of those. All right, let's go to the charts, guys. How's the live chat going? Yeah, I was just in Twitter Spaces. That was pretty cool. I wanted to stay there for the 2 hours. I just got so much to do. I couldn't stay there for the whole 2 hours. I gotta not have these streams conflict with those spaces. It kind of sucks. All right, let's go to screen share. Not much has happened, actually, so I don't feel that bad about skipping some streams. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now, these cards are awesome. Look, I even bought, oh, you can't even see it. Now it's a little tiny corner. I even bought, like, on Amazon, like the card holders. This way I don't have to take out my basketball rookie cards. Some of those Kobe Bryant rookies are worth, like, $300-400 that I have. Wish I collected more basketball cards back then. Anyway, let's go to the weekly chart. The weekly chart is probably the most important chart we have right now. So I remember what I said in my last stream. What I said in my last stream is that I am looking for an imminent pullback. The price of Bitcoin was a hair under 24,000, and I expected us to, break that 24,000 and pop. But I also made it very, very clear that this is the worst time to take on a bullish trade. You are going right into resistance. And this is the worst time to FOMO in. So what can happen now? Either we are going to consolidate for a few weeks, maybe even a few months, or we're going to pull back towards 20,000. So how is Tonebase wrong? So anytime I say something, whether it's to myself, whether it's to you guys on the stream, you need to make an assessment. What is he saying? At which point is he right? And at which point is he wrong? So I gave myself very little room to be wrong. The way I'm wrong is if the price of Bitcoin flies above 25,000 and stays there. Then you can say Tone was wrong in his last video. If we consolidate, even though we started falling immediately after my stream, which is okay. I mean, I expected Bitcoin to rise, I don't know, another $500 or so, but that's not any kind of substantial, meaningless trade. So as we're pulling back, as we are right now, or we're done pulling back, if sometime this week we fly past 25,000, I'm going to consider myself to be a little bit wrong, though I would be happy being wrong. Now, the other way I'm wrong is if we fall below 20,000 and for any substantial amount of time or any substantial amount of distance. So if we go, so I think we're going to hold 20,000. I'm fairly confident we're going to hold 20,000. We can fall down to 1950 for a few hours, and I will not consider myself being wrong. But if we fall down below 19,000, I will consider myself being wrong. Or if we fall below 20,000 and get stuck there for 2 to 3 days. I would also consider myself being wrong, and I would completely alter my opinion on what's going to happen towards the end of Q1. So right now, I am still looking for a rejection right here, right now, for either consolidation or a pullback towards 20K, and then a turnaround, break the 50-period moving average, get rejected by the 200 one more time, have a smaller pullback, and then break out and head towards 50K. That's kind of my outlook right now on the weekly chart. So going into, say, April, I do expect us to potentially still be at this $25,000, $26,000 range with an imminent break of 25 heading towards 50. That's kind of my outlook. But right now, we're in a complete and utter no trade zone. Now, what about my allocation? Well, my allocation remains at 40%. I'm 40% allocated. We're coming up on an MRI on a 4-day chart. I don't really put too much emphasis on the MRI. I would love to wait for that pullback towards 21, 22, and then I would allocate an additional 20%. And then if we break this $24,000 area sometime in late March, early April, I will likely be 100% bullish invested into Bitcoin, and I'll probably hold that position all the way into new all-time highs. But right now, I'm still a little bit cautious, a little bit careful. We are at a double top. With the last time, I thought we had a shot at starting the bull market. And now I'm going to be extra cautious. But I don't mind being a little bit late to the party. But this is a pretty good position. This is my average entry. I am in a bullish position. And that position is now up 20%. But it's not on 100% of my portfolio. It's only on a 40% of my portfolio. And I can't wait to make it 60. Do you think the Fed announcement will affect Pulse chain? What the? I don't even know what that is. So, all right, we got 250 live viewers. Awesome. Yeah, I would love to see Bitfarms pull back. What a beautiful trade off the MRI buy at 40 cents. I hit an MRI sell, 2 days too early. It's okay. I'm looking for a pullback down to 70 cents. And if it does, I'm very likely to re-enter the trade. I consider this a breakaway gap. This gap may not fill for years and years to come, or possibly ever. To me, this is a breakaway gap. I don't have volume on here, but you can see the volume spike right there. It was the biggest volume it had in quite a while. That is a nice volume spike on the gap. The highest volume it's had since August of the year before. And that is what we call a breakaway gap. I don't expect this gap to fill, but if we come back close to it, that to me would be a very nice opportunity to get back into this trade. All right, guys, here's the daily chart. The daily chart is not that interesting at the moment to me. It would have been nice to get the daily chart into an MRI sell, a third consecutive. No, it wouldn't have been a third. We already broke the trend once. We broke the trend again. This is beautiful consolidation. And I'm going to give this daily chart another day or two before I make any assessments. We have really gone far and beyond all the moving averages. So I would like to see the moving averages catch up. This is the 50-period moving average. It's already crossed the 128. I would love to see it cross the 200, which it absolutely will, probably in about a week. And then I want to see a pullback and touch the 50-period moving average. That creates a perfect pullback for me. And I would be very, very interested in going long Bitcoin at those levels, which again calls for a pullback to approximately $21,000 for Bitcoin. All right, this is the 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart top near the MRI sell would have been a nice exit for you right before the big drop came from 23.5 down to 22.5. I like this green star candle, couple of moving averages. I do like it. It would be a little weird. Like I really thought the pullback started, but if we cross 23,250, it's going to be interesting. We may still make that little top. We may still get, 24.5. Still a little bit of a stop loss hunting here on the shorts. And then boom, down to 21. Maybe not this fast. And then back up. So let's see how this all plays out. Looking at your live chat, my moderators, feel free to throw in questions if anyone has. I don't really see anybody. Hey, while these charts load, Unconfiscatable is coming back to Las Vegas, Nevada in December. I think my computer restarted. So we got 7 carnivory seats left at this price. Guys, our carnivory dinner was selling quick. Man, I will look for a venue. We don't have a venue yet. The event's still in December. I don't even know what restaurants are going to be open. We are going to keep this dinner limited. Probably maybe 100 attendees plus 25 speakers. This is your chance to have a nice dinner with a speaker. The price will rise. On the tickets, we have 71 tickets before the price of the event rises. And if you really want to support us and make sure the event will be back the following year, please pick up a VIP ticket. You get access to the speaker lounge. You get the carnivory dinner included. So after the carnivory seats run out, we're still going to have about maybe 10 to 20 VIP seats, and that will be the only way to get that carnivory dinner. So technically, we're only selling about 75 tickets to the carnivory dinner because 25 tickets to the carnivory dinner are allocated to the VIP ticket buyers. Yeah, so check that out. Don't forget the poker tournament, which always sells out, and it will sell out again. We denominated it in Bitcoin, and the prize pool is in Bitcoin. It'll be a 3 Bitcoin prize pool, and the final 9 players out of 100 will split that 3 Bitcoin. First place will get a full Bitcoin plus the amazing watch, the Unconfiscatable watch. All right, also the Financial Summit is, of course, coming back in November as well in the UAE. Check out this awesome event. Okay, those are my announcements. I really want to open a pack. I want to open a pack, guys. This is a sneak peek at the S&P 500. Gold's still bullish. Look at that. It's going up slowly. I am bullish on gold right now. The junkie known as the United States government has stopped purchasing oil, has stopped draining oil from the Strategic Oil Reserve. Look at that, an unchanged number. However, they have not yet started replenishing the Strategic Oil Reserve. And once they do, and they will have to, that would cause a major spike in the price of oil. So let's see. I'm really curious what's going to happen next week. No elections coming up, so they're not going to be using it for strategic reasons. But let's see what happens now that the U.S. government has stopped purchasing oil. The Fed announcement is tomorrow. I might try to stream during the Fed call like I've done before. There is a full expectation of a 25 basis point rate hike. Don't forget to Google and read the FOMC announcement drift paper. There was also an update to this paper. I've talked about this in the past as well. Let me make this bigger. Talked about this in the past as well. So check that out, how the market rises on this day. So I do expect the market to be bullish tomorrow. Statistics has an interesting way of playing out. There's nothing really else to look at. I will glance at Mara stock. Marathon. Ooh, Marathon is pulling back nicely. Look at that on the MRI warning. Maybe Marathon would be the way to go. This is, I don't like this as my support line. This was a different line. This was the support line the first time, not the second time. So this is where learning how to trade and learning technical analysis. By the way, if you are interested in learning technical analysis, check out tonebase.com. There's a free learn trading section. If you would like to donate and support the Tonebase YouTube channel, you can check out products and services on-demand videos. And for $500, you get the Tonebase 5-hour course on technical analysis and risk management. You can buy them individually, but it can cost you more. Okay, so you can check that out, the technical analysis course. And that means, where am I looking for a correction? Because we went straight up, I don't see a good area of support other than using the MRI. So I will not put a support line. I don't have an expectation on the pullback, but I will look for an MRI buy. We had a beautiful MRI buy right here on a daily scale along with the weekly scale. Maybe if I turn the weekly chart on, we would have a better view, but once again, I do not. I do not have a good pullback here. I will let the MRI guide me in identifying the proper pullback in Mara. I heard some noise about Tesla stock. Let's go glance at Tesla stock real quick. Tesla is rising beautifully. Look at that. We had an MRI warning candle, so the next candle could have been the MRI buy, but it had already gone up a little bit more. The green star would have shown up early in that candle. That is an opportunity to buy, but that's a weekly scale. What about the daily scale? Well, the daily scale actually would have been tricky to navigate. It did give you an MRI buy, but after a gap, which was not a breakaway gap, the way it happened in Bitfarms, we did go and make a lower low. We had a doji candle that was followed, not a very useful doji candle, but a doji candle nonetheless, followed by a bullish engulfing, followed by potentially the breakaway gap, but the volume was lower. So I don't like this breakaway candle. This would have been very tricky for me to time the bullish trade on Tesla. I'm always honest with you guys. If I was eyeing Tesla for a trade, I would not have been able to properly navigate the buying of Tesla stock. I would have lost money on trying to time this dip. This is not how I would have liked to trade. I would have probably gone in over here and I would have exited with a stop loss here, and I would have turned off my charts here, and now I feel like I missed it. So at the moment, if you do like Tesla, I would wait for this gap to close. I believe this gap should close. The ones below it, potentially not. But if Tesla comes back down to below 150, that could be a buying opportunity. But I personally would stay away from it. I would trade something that's a little more TA friendly. And look at Meta. Wow. So I've always expected, oh, look at that. See, that's a breakaway gap. And it came on an MRI buy. Let's see what the volume was like. The volume wasn't great, but it was still a little bit higher. But also the big volume came later on yet another gap. So interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, but this is the Tonebase volume. And you can see right here, it's actually a green volume spike based on the fact of how much of the gap it was, even though it was a red candle. This is why I use the Tonebase volume that has yellow candle bars as well. So it's a very, very different use case of volume. So I think it's, again, a little late. I've been bullish on the stock market since early October, or mid-October, I should say, where I expected the stock market to rebound. Benjamin, why are you watching? If you are not interested, don't watch. It's very, very simple. This is not Clockwork Orange. I don't have you sitting in front of my YouTube channel with your eyes wide open. I think Bitcoin is going to be significantly higher in 6 months. That's just my opinion. So right now, I would be looking to exit Facebook because of the MRI sell. NVIDIA. I really like NVIDIA. I really like its chart. But I do think it's in line for a pullback. You have the prior swing high and you have the trend line. So I do like it though. I like the bullishness of NVIDIA. Yeah, I heard about the Bitcoin NFTs thing today. I've always said that NFTs are just they're not secure and they're not digital ownership. If you put them on top of Bitcoin, you'll at least solve the technological problem. Now you got to get over the mental stupidity problem, is whether they're needed or not. I don't think they're needed, but at least you solve the technological problem. All right, guys, I wanna enjoy the rest of my stream. I think I'm gonna open these. I think I'm gonna open a pack a day, and I gotta be super careful. I want to keep these in as mint condition as possible. I'm ready. I'm ready to pull out the Tonebase card. We're gonna find out if we get the Tonebase card here. I don't have my camera set up properly. I'm even like cutting this because I don't want to damage anything. So, boom. We're gonna open these packs together. You can still buy these. Don't buy the last box. I'm still gonna buy a box that I'm gonna keep for like a decade as a souvenir. And now I want to open this as carefully as possible. And I don't want to see the last card either. Like the last card is always at the bottom. So I don't want to see what the last card is. The last card is always one of the special cards. So I'm going to open it this way so I don't see it, because I don't know what the last card is going to be. So let me see here. So we can all see the last card together. Really trying to be as careful as possible here. All right, here we go. All right. I have pretty much all of these. I already opened so many boxes. So it's all about that last rare card. Check these out. Freaking cool, right? This is the Bitcoin mining card. It explains Bitcoin mining on the back. I'll show you guys the website where you can purchase a pack or a box. We're going to have these at Unconfiscatable for sure. This is a Coinbits card. There is a whole resource section that promotes good companies in the space. I need the Tonebase card. I'm going to keep buying packs and opening them. This is it's an economics card. Assets versus liabilities. Again, they have awesome descriptions in the back. It's 10 cards per pack. Creature from Jackal Island. Personally, not a huge fan of the book. I think there was a lot of things he got wrong, but still better than any book written by the Fed. We have another economics card. The graphics are so cool. This is a gold card. It's a card that explains gold. Super, super cool. Again, you can see, I'm trying to be careful with these things. Keep them in mint condition. There it is. I'm trying to collect the entire set. I think I have almost the entire set. I just need those rare cards. All right, let me see if it'll focus. There it is. This is what is this card? 21 million. So this explains the Bitcoin cap at 21 million. Again, you can see the description right there. You can pause the video and try to read it. And these are great for like kids to learn about. Like a FOMO card. Got that one. I already see what the last card is because I see the last card there. And it's not one of the rare cards. This is Ludwig von Mises as an influencer. And talks about who he is and what he's done. And I got the Bitcoin Maximalist card, which is cool. It is fitting. It is a foil card. There was a cool foil card in every pack. I think there's like 1,000 of each one of these. I'm not sure what the count on these is, but there is one of these foil cards. But I am going to open one more pack only to try and get. Like this is the kind of card that will get protected. So I will protect this card. And it is in very good shape. It's in pretty mint condition. Wow, these are a little too new. There it is. You even have to be careful putting them in these things. These are super fragile. Got it. Boom, goes in there. And it goes in one of these. All right, get a new one. Boom. Like that. Man, remembering my days. Wow, these are tight. How does it want to go in? There it goes. That's why we protect them. But it's in. It's fully in there. And get it all the way down. There it is. There it is. All right, I'm gonna open one more pack because I'm looking for one of these super rare cards. So these are only one of 100. So these two cards is only one of 100 of each. And I want to get, there's a Tonebase card. I gotta look at your comments. Actually, let me go back to screen share for a second. Come on. All right, there it is. This is it. This is the website. So you can check it out. This is where you buy a box. I think they're down to about 100 boxes left. You don't have to buy the whole box. You can just buy a pack. Pack's 21 bucks. Box is 500. But I did buy the box right there. Holding the box. And just opened one file. I have to open a second box because I really want the Tonebase card. I might keep buying boxes until I get the Tonebase card. All right, stopping screen share. We're gonna open one more pack. I was only supposed to open one, but I'm addicted. These things are so addictive. I'm gonna open one more pack. I'm using scissors. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm actually gonna protect it better. All right, here we go. I already saw the last card, and it's not the Tonebase card. But anyway, show you guys a few more cards. Dollar cost average card. I'm gonna go through this a little bit faster. We have, what is this? Oh, another economics card. Bear markets. The bear markets economics card. What is this? This is the, oh, I don't think I've seen this one before. History card. I thought I had them all. This is the history card. Interesting. What number is this card? 36. Okay. I don't remember this one from before. History card. I thought I recognized them all. This one, wow. I had to check. I thought I had them all. I got the Coinbits card again. So anytime I have more than one, I'll give those away. I got the assets versus liabilities again. 2 packs in a row. We have the money printer go butter card. Really cool. Swan. Shout out to Swan. I jumped from Swan on my show last time I did the stream. We have a Bitcoin card that just explains Bitcoin. Come on, focus. There it is. The art on this is awesome. There you go. Card that explains Bitcoin. A resources card. Coin Beast. There it is. And a foil card, a special card, which explains the $100 trillion Zimbabwe bill. Really cool foil card. All right, guys, that's it. No Tonebase card. We're gonna protect this bad boy as well. And we're gonna be calling it a day. Let me get this in here. Got it. Right there. Right there. Boom. And there it is. All right. Okay, that's enough opening packs for the day. I gotta go through all of the cards that I have. I'm really on a hunt for the Tonebase card. And hopefully you guys will be here with me when I finally open it. All right. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, I really need to get it because like people are I'm gonna get ripped off if I have to buy it from someone. Checking your live chat one more time. Static, you got the Tonebase card? Yeah, I'll trade. Like if I get like 2 Hal Finneys, like these cards are of equal value, just not of equal value to me. So these cards are of equal value to the Tonebase card. So if I get a second one of Adam Meister, I will trade it for the Tonebase card. Or the Hal Finney card. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll try to do one of these tomorrow, probably during the Fed call. Okay? Talk to you all later.